Well, hello and welcome to the Content Modeling Show, episode 23. Today we're going to be talking about how to model an FAQ page. This could be an FAQ page that is displayed on your website, or it could be an FAQ page that's displayed on your mobile device, or even an IoT device where you can ask it a question and it gives you answers. So we'll go ahead and model that. But like always, before we get started, welcome to headlesscreator.com. I am Marcelo Lewin, and I'll give you the ability to contact me if you want to. There's my email address, marcelo@headlesscreator.com, and of course, follow me on all of the social media networks, on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'd really would appreciate that. And you will be able to find this episode 23, right here in the Content Modeling Show. You'll be able to click on that, and then you'll be able to watch it. And at the bottom, you'll get a link to the mirror board. So that's the website. And then, of course, you have other shows you can go check out, the Headless UMS User Show and the Headless Dev Show. But with that said, today we're going to, let me remove our, there you go. That's better, so you can see better. Today, we're going to talk about FAQs. And what are FAQs? Basically, FAQs are pages that group together a set of questions with the appropriate answer based on some sort of theme, right? So if we let's look at some FAQ web pages. So I picked some that I think do a really good job. For example, Dropbox has an FAQ. It has multiple FAQs. So you can see right here, this FAQ is focused on team admins. FAQs, right? And then it has a sort of a title, a description about this FAQ, what you will learn in this FAQ, and then you have a question and answer, and they have like a learn more about whatever they're talking about here. And that just repeats, right? So you can have a variety of other FAQs. So let's look at a different one. Adidas has another one, an FAQ. And you can see that they're just pretty simple. It's just the Adidas FAQ, and it has a question and an answer. That's it. Now, I'm not focusing on the design here because with content modeling, we know we never focus on design. What we're focusing is on the content and the essence of the content and what are we trying to store here. So the Adidas has a title for the FAQ, and then it has a question and answer and multiple questions and answer. If we look at AWS, theirs is the most extensive, obviously. And they have tons of FAQs. So they have an FAQ landing page. Then they have sort of categories: compute, machine learning, analytics. And then within that, they have actual FAQs. So today we're not going to model the landing page. What we are going to model is an FAQ. So I wanted to show you here that, for example, AWS has tons of FAQs, right? So if we go, for example, AWS Lambda FAQs, right? There you go. And then you have right here by category, general. Then you have functions. And obviously you have question, and then you have answer. Now on the left here, this is your sections, right, that they're categorizing. So it's similar in the sense, let's see, is it similar to Dropbox? No, Dropbox doesn't do categories. But you can see Dropbox has a name and then question and answer. Adidas has a name, question, and answer. AWS just expands a little more by adding categories. So in other words, grouping within the same FAQ, grouping certain questions into a subject area within that same FAQ. Let's see how others do it. Patagonia. Patagonia has basically, let's see, they have a question and an answer. A question and an answer. If you click on it, it just takes you to the actual question and answer there. So again, Patagonia has question and answer, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's it. So I just wanted to show you a variety of different FAQs. So the goal today is let's create a content model that can incorporate a lot of these ideas so you can reuse it. Now the key here is not to do anything that's going to tie it to a design, because we want our FAQs to survive designs, right? We want our FAQs to be able to be delivered to the website, to be able to deliver to a mobile app, to be able to deliver to an IoT app, so on and so forth. So let's focus on the essence of FAQs, which is the actual content. So let's go ahead and go into my template here. As you are aware of, these templates, how I work this up. And we know that we have what we call an FAQ, right? We have an FAQ document. I'm going to make this larger so you can see better. There we go. So we have an FAQ document, and we know that an FAQ has a title.